Good morning, world.
Good morning.
So before we go on, Cedric was wearing this shirt yesterday. Cedric, do you not care that you don't smell when you're around me?
I worked for an hour yesterday. I went to go see a doctor, not a very good one. And I threw it on for an hour. And I said, I'll just put it back on again, pay homage to Kobe.
I thought you were a better driver with a head-on collision.
Jeez.
At least he made it through.
Wow, yes.
Is this in case so we know that you're black?
Black? Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Could I wear that shirt or no?
No, you can't.
So I can't honor Kobe.
No. It's a different shirt.
It's a damn shame.
It's a damn shame. We're
Read
going
a
to
comment.
this.
Read a comment.
Music reaction. We are viewing this on Thursday, November 3rd. Like everybody else.
No, today's Friday.
Friday.
It came
November
out
3rd.
today.
It came out today. We're not going to release it until Tuesday, November 7th. But we've done enough of Tom. We've done a lot of Tom. So it's only right that we pay homage to the First Lady, Nova.
Homage.
And we got some comments here from our no response video Tom did. The first one's from @BethKelly575. She says, FYI, Nova is dropping her own vid Friday. Love the Led Zeppelin shirt. Led Zepp. She's referring to you.
I was wearing that.
The second one comes from @MargaretSargent1084. She says, #HogTheArmy and #Nova Rules. Another shout to Nova. The third out of four is @ConMom1880, who says, Nova has a new song coming out tomorrow, 11/3. Day we're filming. Can't wait. We know she will eat. So excited. And the last one, Megs D79 says, new Nova video Friday. I guess with all that being said, it's only right that we look at Nova's. Do you want to see that?
I'm just wondering if you screenshotted it.
Yes. We look at.
He does that because I have to edit it.
We're going to look at Nova's Lost Girls. Stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. Okay, before we get going, we know there's a lot of you out there that complain that we stopped the video, but then we got a comment that said, if you don't stop the video more, it violates the fair use. So, I don't know. He sounded like he knew more than me. We stopped just because we forget what we're going to say, and we need to stop.
That was on our Oliver Anthony video. You said, you guys got to stop more.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're damned if you do.
We don't care.
Damned if you don't.
And we don't care if we stop, and we don't care if we're going to make color or ethnic jokes. Someone has left that comment numerous times. We don't really care. It's not going to bother. We will continue being us.
When you love on us, we care.
Yeah, we will continue being us.
And before we go, because we don't get paid full on this, and I know some of you get mad that seems like we're begging for money. We're not begging. We're just asking like any busker, anybody busking on the street. So we're busking for you guys. Give us a tip. You can give us a tip right here to Venmo, or in the description, there's a Cash App. But you don't have to. You can just leave a comment. We love the comments.
Love the comments.
And that helps our algorithm too. So I'm sorry that it offends some of you that we do ask for money, especially on the Oliver Anthony. People got mad that we asked for money. It's like, we just asked for a tip. That's all.
Leave just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
All right. Now you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Right. It's hot in here. We're in Southern California, and I know
it's getting hot.
A lot of you back east and in the Midwest, it's like in the 20s. It's in the 80s here today.
Getting so hot. We got to hurry and get this done because we got to get you packed and moved out to Tennessee at the end of the month.
All right, ready?
Yes, I stay ready.
We were meant to do much. Kids in a system that nobody loves. Sitting in bus stations, sun coming up. Nowhere to sleep, so we need to find drugs. All we had was us screaming, don't give up. Barely 15, but we had to grow up. Arms full of cuts and nobody to trust. How can you have dreams and you're us? I was always hanging with the lost girls. They're running from the cops, seeing a lot of girls. Crush at your house, nowhere to go, girls. Now the escorts are overdose, girls.
So
Lost Girls.
That's good. That's a good. So when it started, when she was talking about cutting and looking for drugs because you got nothing else to do, and then it fit. So she felt herself part of the Lost Girls. I guess she was. You guys will tell us. So she kind of, I don't know. Did she leave home early?
I don't know. I think she ran the streets a lot, but it's I like to play on Lost Girls. We all know about the Lost Boys. That was Peter Pan's crew, and they just kind of ran through I forget the name of the forest they ran through, but they hung out there. But the Lost Girls, talking about being 15 and just being out on the streets, and then the cuts. Being a teacher, I had to deal with that a lot. And watching girls wearing baggy sweats in 110-degree weather, trying to cover up the cutting they were doing. And sometimes it's horizontal, and that's cry for help. When you do it vertically, it's okay. Now you got some serious issues going on.
And it's sad that we live in a first world society and we can't help better with mental illness or feeling lost.
Right.
So, all right.
Girls, now the escorts are overdose girls. Oh, thinks you'll sell for a little more liquor. Ooh, now you're homesick for a place that you've never known. Ooh, all we know is climbing fences in the dark. And all we know is growing up was way too hard. And all we know is we missed who we lost in the park. And all we know is perfect people that we are. Nowhere to go but found someone to boo. Someone got drugs, so tonight it's the moon. Got no one to be and got nothing to do. Barely 15 when we dropped out of school. No one to care, nobody to call. Wearing whatever we steal from the mall. Lost a few on the way, paint their names on the walls. I swear that it wasn't our fault. I was
Stop it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I have a good friend of mine. I can't say her name for confidentiality reasons, but it's weird. She's kind of writing her memoirs down, and I'm kind of thinking about her right now at the Lost Girl. And she said she would walk through the neighborhood. The home was a lot of turmoil at that time, and she would walk past other homes and look through the big window in the den and look inside the homes and wonder, like, why are they so happy? Why are they so laughing? I wish I was in there. And I'm kind of thinking Nova went through that. You're 15 and you have this community of other lost girls that kind of bond together and just help each other out.
And unfortunately, at 15, you really don't know anything about life yet. So you do go to alcohol and you do go to drugs just to numb the pain, which is sad. So then my question is if you're looking at society as a whole, and I don't know Nova's story. Oh, shoot. I got to kill this. Sorry about that. Was she raised with abusive parents? Was she raised with only one parent? Was she raised with alcoholic parents? Your friend, was she raised from a broken home?
Broken home.
Yeah, because you hear that a lot, like people that end up going to the system because they're orphans.
Right.
And obviously they're like the number one lost girls and boys. But then the second is, having a home life that's not really a home life.
Right.
And sometimes and it's not their fault. Right. I mean, at 15, it's really not their fault. Right. But then what happens is they absorb some of the 15-year-olds that do have a good family. But, at 15, you have conflicts with your parents, even a good, stable mom and dad home. And what happens is sometimes those girls get dragged into that because, my parents just don't understand. And then they become part of the lost girls, not because of anything that happened in the family. It's just, it's easier, right?
Right.
Yeah, you relate more.
My friend said she learned to grow up very quickly because it was hard being 13, 14, 15, but yet being the adult because the adults couldn't maintain their alcohol. They abused it. Yeah. So you had to do the cooking and you had to do the cleaning and you had to help with the younger sibling and taking them places and making sure homework was done. So
it's hard.
A lot of turmoil.
It's hard. All right. Oh, there we go again. Something happened and I lost.
We'll just pause and we'll just edit that out.
Yeah. Pause. I can't get to it.
Lost a few on the way, paint their names on the walls. I swear that it wasn't our fault. I was always hanging with the lost boys. The random from the cops, the lot boys. They're out there selling rocks, popping off boys. Now they're doing drugs, so they got shot boys. Oh, the things you'll do to make time pass quicker. Now you're dope sick in a highway motel alone. All we know is climbing fences in the dark. And all we know is growing up was way too hard. And all we know is we missed who we lost in the park. And all we know
Gave me chills. That last line right there.
Nova sucks at video games.
Is that what it says?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, some really quick lines that we can take these off now since it's over. I love when she said, painting the names on the walls, like in gang culture, you're either perform a hit on someone, or someone you lost. But I think anyone who's come through this world, you come through this life, you want to leave your mark. And I think that's just a way for a lost girl or a lost boy. As we find out later in this video, they team up and form their own Bonnie and Clyde type thing. Yeah, they just kind of paint their names in the park. This resonates with me, not because I was ever a lost boy, but growing up in high school in Santa Monica. Nova, if you're watching this,
rough upbringing in Santa Monica.
I went to high school in Santa Monica. I was bused there. God. So there was a park in Santa Monica. You were bused
to a private school?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a chartered bus.
It was the short bus is what it was.
Oh, my goodness. There was a park in Santa Monica. Know if you know what I'm talking about, on Wilshire and Lincoln.
They don't know.
A little north of Wilshire. There was a park. It was a large homeless community with young kids. And it was kind of a cool community. They all just kind of bonded together and hung out. I always say if you're going to be homeless and out and about, California and Florida, the places to be.
Yeah, especially Santa Monica. That'd be a good place to be.
Santa Monica was a great place to be. But the young black fellow, that was like a young A.J. Cowlings there. Was he getting ready for what was to come later on? I'm just asking.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I didn't even know your reference. It went right over my head.
A.J., the guy who drove O.J. in the Ford Bronco. You don't know your black history.
I didn't know my black O.J. history. The one thing I was going to make a comment. So both Nova and Tom live in L.A. They live in California. They don't realize that they can steal up to $900, and they can just walk out and just say, "Hey, I'm leaving." You don't have to sneak.
Right. Well, they were younger back then when they were.
Yeah, I know. We're making jokes again, folks. So
that was, what, and we have an affinity for Tom and Nova and what they do. So I try and watch this without being biased. And I can still say, and that was a good song.
It was a good song. I liked it. It's more of like a rock ballad. It wasn't really rap. There was a little bit of rap in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I was wondering, Nova, Tom, who did the music for that? If you'd let us know. Was Nova playing the guitar on that? I know she was on the video. So I don't know. Is she hired a band? Is it just the two of them doing the music? I know Tom does his beats and he does guitar, but this was, more musical. So I was just wondering who did it. So let us know, because I know you guys out there, the Hog family, you know everything Tom and Nova. Let us know if they did all the music on that.
Yeah. And I don't know, what's really cool? The fact that Tom, because I've heard him on Instagram and things like that he kind of stepped to the side, because Tom shines and Nova always stands behind the scenes and does the videography and things like that. But it was kind of cool to hear Tom say, you know what, I'm going to step to the side here and put my girl right there, the center stage, so the spotlight can be on her so she can shine, kind of like Ike and Tina. That's a terrible example.
Wow.
Terrible example.
For those of you old like us, that was a terrible example.
Marie and Donnie, Ashford and Simpson, Clyde and Bonnie.
Donnie and Marie were brother and sister, man. That's another bad one.
Tom, that's awesome.
Captain and Tennille.
Wow, that's really
I'm going way back.
Jeez. That was good. I'm glad the four that I read recommended it, and I'm sure that there were others that recommended it as well. It was a great song, and that's what the Hog family, it's tight, so I know whatever comes out from them is going to be recommended.
Yes. That's good. That's good.
You done?
It's touching, yes.
Yes, very good. All right, guys, I have to say this. Nova, you guys saw it, rewind it. Nova sucks at video games, and at Nova Rockafeller. Give her a follow. Make sure she blows up the same way we blow up Tom. I want to make sure that they lock arms and achieve greatness together. But make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel with all the lost men and lost women that you know. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
We'll see you later.